So I'm
Marlins Park in Miami. Today
yeah.
we've got a two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network,
Dylan
Straley gets
22
the starting
to 2
assignment for the Fish in this matchup.
And
HR, what's the word on him?
Well,
guys, please come and watch this. I would like to, because for Dylan we got
keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do.
We got 19
keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
views for the one video, so I'm hoping for people to watch this one. So yeah, it's on experience, it's not hard. So
underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in
and
there
I'm
for strike
first
one.
up to bat. Let's see if I can get a home run.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Try to crush that ball, and now perhaps.
So Dylan's video was 2 hours. Dylan's video was 2 hours, and my video might be 2 hours. I'm not sure.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Experience is hard for me. Beginner is very easy for me.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering.
Yeah,
this stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come.
Yeah, because I put
you got
that
to take it to him before he takes it to you.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 shots that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order.
Yeah, if you hit
opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down.
I'm gonna go. Oh, this might be a close one.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's 2 out.
He must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed.
He is in
We're
the
going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right.
Sorry guys, if the quality's bad.
From his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
All this.
Stepping in now, Ryan Goins. Might have
I
jammed
wish
him
that
a
was a
little
fair
there
ball.
as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
I'm gonna hit it this way.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Yes.
Now a ball lined left side, but this will be a foul ball. 2 out here.
I know. I need Josh Donaldson to come in. Look, there's a little space open.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
No.
Breaks for third. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around.
I know. But Marco is
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Curveball.
Second baseman.
Come on.
D. Gordon.
4-1. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, 0 for 4.
Come on.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with a single. This is the recipe you want.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he looks at ball one here. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
No.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You take that.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I'm gonna let
Nolan out with a runner at second.
The microphone. It's going back.
To 2-2 now.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, he wants a cutter.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the air to center field and deep back of the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
I'm going to lose just like you. I'm going to get like...
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
What?
Christian Yelich is at the plate as he watches.
Is it? Who's this? Nope.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
I think they all have the same strike zone.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson is right there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
Here's Marcelo Zuna in prior meetings with
thought that
Marco
was
Estrada. Back. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, number 28. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
There's going to probably be a ball.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced
Come on,
foul.
this is a strike 3
Well, he got a
pitch.
piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit on the ground to short. Goins fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Touch on the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. And there's ball 1.
I was just there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats out of play. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh,
and this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
I've only walked 1 person.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're at 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats. I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Bautista is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So here's Steve Pearce now. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Steve Pearce.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive.
Yes,
well
yes, yes,
right
yes,
field.
yes.
Gone.
Yes, home run. 4-1.
A solo
This is our
home
catch
run
back.
for Stephen Pearce.
Come on.
As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
On here? No, don't do that.
Yeah,
Nope.
they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
I don't know.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar.
Fielder, number 11.
As he will take
Kevin.
strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a
that's a
fastball that just misses. Ball one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
Why didn't it go
Base is empty here with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. High.
No,
pop
I
up.
should just swung for that.
Number 28 battles the
So
son
why
of
did you
it,
have
but
to
has
leave a
it for round number
message?
1.
Batting 7.
So
Because I
striding
wanted to
forward
be
now,
like, so I could
Robert
actually.
Refsnyder. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he tries
think
to
no
hold
one's
back on
gonna
the
watch.
swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
What?
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch
Hanging
away
on.
as he went around for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I don't
Is there
think he could
two
have
or
dissected
one?
those fielders any better if
think
he
there's only
tried.
one out.
Throw that one into the
It's
alley
one.
for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Austin Smoke comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Hot shot to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yes. Gotta go on third.
Batting ninth.
So coming to the
No, it's
plate,
Marco
Estrada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First
I watched that
delivery to
video.
him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 4 and the Blue Jays 1.
No, I only got.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Straley. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Straley.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pierce has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. In there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Grounded to first. Smoke takes it in. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot
Are you
to
kidding?
left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this will be a foul ball.
At least I haven't let up 23 runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
But the Marlins tack on one more, courtesy of the
Okay, it's my inning.
great
Inning,
shot there of the
boys,
Blue Waters and
girls.
long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network.
Jose, come on, my butt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista.
First pitch
0 for
for
1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, well, I
definitely
probably
one
am.
of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I
would
still
say
don't know
from
if I can
challenge
tell
that.
for sure. Going to be interesting to see what
No,
they decide
what?
to do here.
Well, it won't show it again. Watch, go in there.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Blue Jays have elected to...
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe?
I know that because I'm away.
I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made
Yes,
as
put me
the header
safe.
comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned.
No, it's only the
runner will
first.
stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Here's the third
Come on,
baseman,
Donaldson,
Josh
my bud.
Donaldson. A swing
That
and
better
a
be
drive
gone.
sent out toward
No,
the
that
gap.
better be gone.
Yelich going back,
Yes, it's gone.
and goodbye. This
I think
one
it's
is coming
3-5.
back.
Wait, let me see.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong.
3-5.
If you look at the extension on that
Yeah,
ball,
five.
he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
No, don't catch
This
it.
pitch
Oh,
is
no.
popped up. Rojas is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
I'm so excited.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Pearce. He got a hold of one and went
Pierce
yard
got
in his
a home
first
run.
appearance in this one. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Takes this the other way to right. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
What's
Jays
gone?
strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger.
Did you just get a home run?
Yeah.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. 0 for
Why?
1 here in the early
Leading off
going.
for the Marlins.
Are you watching it?
Left fielder.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point. Love
Bottom
that
of
pitch
3.
right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's
23
hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot
what?
of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch. Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
That
Number
is a
28
ball.
is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
2-0.
Now batting.
Gotta fix my headphones.
JT Realmuto.
And
So striding in, JT Realmuto. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. On the ground
Come
up the
on.
middle. And a low throw
No,
to
it
first
always
that
does
bounces
that.
as he
Bad
can't hang on.
throws. Well, better strike this guy out.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Derek Dietrich. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as his chop fouled at the plate for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
That what? Don't watch it.
Now
Cons.
batting.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. 0 for
Yeah.
1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, I just threw a straight.
And that one right down Main Street.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have
Oh,
any
he swung
chance.
her.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
25.
Throws him for strike 3,
Oh, strike
and that
3.
retires the side. Marlins strand a pair.
Oh, look,
as they
somebody
hang on to
tried.
their 5-3
Dylan
lead.
Mason's gaming. 1, 2, 3. Hi, man.
Ready for another chance?
Yeah,
Kevin
you did.
Pillar.
Leading off for
He's
Toronto.
0 for 1 thus
Center
far.
fielder
I
number
know.
11.
I know.
Kevin Pillar.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a perfect pitcher's pitch. A high fastball out of the zone. You can't do anything with that. It's hard to even put any contact on that pitch.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing
So
him.
are you watching?
Pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for him.
Justin Smoke.
Oh, better go serum people. I can hear.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No,
Swing,
yeah,
and
go.
that's hit out
Go.
of play up into the plaza level. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Are you watching?
In a double play situation,
Is it a
you kind of
heartbeat?
expect most pitches to be
pitcher,
down in
number
the zone,
25,
hoping for a
Marco
ground ball. So
Estrada.
that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in
Yeah.
the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
I saw that one.
He's set. Here it comes. Now
And then somebody officially tells her
over to first.
in the
Full
elevator.
extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1.
I will when I'm done.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
He's like, oh, my eyebrows
50th
and
pitch
all
of the
that.
game on its way. Got him looking, and that ends the inning.
Thirsty. I'm gonna take a drink. I think I'm going on to 4th.
Blue Jays held in check. Still a 2-run deficit.
Where am I going? 29 minutes so far.
Now at the plate,
Dan
Stringer.
bottom of 4.
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Pitcher, number 58.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
29. Oh, 30.
Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on
Strike
and missed,
3.
and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 9. Second
Digging in
baseman,
once again, D. Gordon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. Two-strike fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Both teams with 6 hits so far.
I don't.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
I have 0 people
And this
watching.
is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And that changeup makes him jump.
Right there, knocked one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
No.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Went over there.
And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Christian Yelich is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this, as you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
What?
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. It's the Marlins 6, the Blue Jays 3.
I'm up to bat.
Here comes the right fielder,
It's
Jose
3-6.
Bautista. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jose Bautista.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he
Gotta fix
couldn't help.
headphones.
Help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the...
But it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes.
Oh,
because
that
of the
was
grip
inside
of
the
that
strike zone and he called it a
That's
ball.
a good job right there.
It was
Very
inside the
rarely
strike
see
zone and he
pitchers
called it a
double up
ball.
Where they go a pitch
It's
inside.
3-0.
Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And this pitch is taken by Martin as it misses for ball 4.
What?
Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third
Yeah,
baseman,
that's
Josh Donaldson. Already a home
One.
run and a double for him in this one.
But Martin's slow. Ben, I can't put Russell
From the
back
stretch,
in.
here's the pitch. On a rope
No,
to second
no,
baseman,
there's 2 out
but the
now.
runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting.
In now, Ryan Goins. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. High
Yes!
fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is after it. And that
No.
retires the side. One left. Now at the plate, number 28. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Number 28.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Foul back. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, there's another line drive single to start the inning here in the middle innings. I tell you what, they are swinging the bats today. They've had a great game plan. They've been aggressive. They've laid off of balls. They've hit strikes, everything you want, and they're executing to a T.
Refsnyder backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Derek Dietrich. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too
1
far
now
in and
with
winds
2
up
men
hitting
on.
it. Digging in, Miguel Rojas.
Yep.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits a batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second.
There's a run.
And that's through. A base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Now in the box, Dan Straley. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. So now 2 men in scoring position. 1-0 pitch on the way. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Well, you got 2 runners on scoring position, 1 out. Good thing, you got the pitcher at the plate. You got to attack him just like a normal hitter. You can't give in right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
7-3.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
No.
Pulled high in the air out to left
gonna
field.
tag?
Pierce is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And
Yep.
he will get in to score, and it's a run batted
No,
in
it's
on the
it's 8-3
sacrifice
now.
fly.
Nope.
Number 9.
I'm
Digging in
getting
and
my
looking.
bullpen.
G. Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their base? Here's Steve Pearce now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run hit earlier.
Steve Pearce.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I don't know if they're losing it in the stands or whatever, but man, he's been able to get those guys to chase balls out of the zone like I've never seen before. Getting a lot of strikeouts on that pitch today.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right.
Yeah, if you don't know if it's going to be a strike or a ball.
Or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off.
Why does it always stop me when I want to swing?
Because he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll
It always
be ruled
does
a
that.
strike. The pitch. And they'll try to get him
17.
fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's
2-2.
back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Rob Refsnyder will be next. Ball 4.
Zeke isn't as fast as Kevin Pillar in this game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there.
And I think I do got Ezekiel Carrera playing. Nope.
But he stayed disciplined.
Ooh, come on. I want to get walked at this guy, dude. I'm not gonna.
He's set, and the pitch. Rob Refsnyder is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
I never used circle
0-1,
before.
here it comes. This is hit high in the air out
That's
toward
not a
left
home
center. Ozuna giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for
gonna
another
use
shot,
circle for
Justin
him.
Smoke. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Come on, first pitch right down the middle.
Here's the first pitch. And here's
That
a ball
stupid
hit in the air.
circle don't work.
Realmuto has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
No, I'm
Giancarlo
saving
Stanton
that.
will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats
No,
as
I'm
he
gonna go
launched his
two.
second home run of the game as he was off
But
to a
next I
fast
can't
start
use the
indeed.
headphones. It hurts. It hurts my ear.
In there, no balls and a strike. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. 1-1.
That was a curveball.
Dude, 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he struck him out.
Yes.
Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Okay, are you gonna come back up?
Is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. And that strikeout,
Who's ever watching,
never threw
thank
the
you.
same pitch twice in a row.
Like and subscribe. If you subscribe to us, we'll subscribe to you.
To this point.
So,
yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good
please
hitter.
keep
We all
watching.
Kind of expect him to
I
pick
really
up 2 or
want
3
people
hits
to watch.
most of the time.
So
That's
if
not
you
really
subscribe,
how baseball works,
I will subscribe.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, number 28. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. To 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Ozuna rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Derek Dietrich. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he lays off there.
11-3. Awesome. Why? Well, I have 3 runs.
Over
What'd you
towards
bring
the
up?
dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
I do too. Cause I'm live
Fouled
through.
off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Not when I'm
Set
in like
to
the
deal
middle
on a
of
ball
like
and
an
2
inning.
strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I've thrown 120
3 runs already
pitches.
home here.
I already have a bullpen.
Chopped
Yeah,
foul
I'm
over
gonna
towards
get
the
that
dugout.
guy, and then I.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitches.
I got a new guy, and I'm not
Changes in the offing
want
as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Dominic Leone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
There.
Throw
3
on the
out.
smoke at first, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 11, the Blue Jays.
Please, guys, if you're new, subscribe.
Welcome back to South Florida. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
You might want to bring in a pitcher hitter. Yeah, so we're gonna have Morales come
Up off the
in for
bench is a
pin.
pinch hit here to start inning
Pitch.
number 7.
Kendrys Morales.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a
Pull.
right-hander start to get loose. Right
No.
side defense aligned perfectly. Gordon is there. And
No.
so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Morales.
Here comes the
I want to get 4
Jose Bautista.
home
3
runs.
at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hit hard on the ground.
I pressed circle and it didn't work.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the
That 2
7th,
out or
now
3?
there are 2 away.
I'm gonna use 2 out. I'm gonna use
Russell
circle for Martin.
now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
I can't believe how fun that is.
Ready
What?
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Circle might give me a home run. Nope.
Yelich
Nope.
is there.
I'm
and
never
how about
using
that?
circle
A
again.
3-pitch inning.
Have you?
Chris Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martin has a play.
Yeah.
He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
What?
Pitcher. Dan Straley.
Ready once again.
What?
Dan Straley. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here's the first pitch
You're
to
just
him.
chilling, aren't you?
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off.
It's only
to the right
bottom
and
of
back
7.
into the seats.
Yeah.
0-2. Here it comes. Again,
And
he sends it out of
if you
play.
were probably you were probably only into the bottom of 4th right now.
What time was that?
I've done 53 minutes.
To short. There is Goins. In the dirt.
Oh yeah.
He
Good
can't
job
quite make it
not
out.
making the.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus. Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he is out at second base.
The right fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Gordon rounds the corner and is
Does he really go home all the way to first? It's 12 to 3. At least I'm not doing as bad.
Position now at second.
Look what happened to you.
Christian Yelich. A hat trick already to
Oh.
his credit in this one, so he's looking
Well,
to
on
avoid the
on
dreaded
experience,
golden sombrero
I do.
here. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, but then like it went downhill.
0-1, here it comes. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. And he'll strike out here yet again.
I can't use the
It's been a
headphones for the
ballgame to
next.
forget thus far.
I can't use the headphones
Strikeout.
for the next one.
Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the
Do I have
Marlins
to? My ears
12,
like numb.
The Blue Jays 3.
I want to say, like, oh, thanks for being in. What happened to people in the team?
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 2 for 3 with a
I don't
home
know.
run and a double.
Yeah, when like I get people, I'll start
This
to
is
put it
line
on.
to left, so he'll add
Yes,
1 to his
base hit.
total as that
Josh
falls in. He's
Donaldson.
got 3 hits in this one. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
You should do
Well,
like a
he
cam,
came to
like
play this
right
game.
there, and
That
then
base hit
like,
right there hit
whoo!
really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
I'm the one,
Stepping
the
up to
one
the
that
plate,
don't need
Ryan
it.
Goins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out.
Yes, yes,
Hit
bud,
into the
yes,
air out
bud.
towards
You
center
go
field.
there.
Yelich able to
Oh.
take this one in, and there's your first out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play.
Fucking kill Josh
Digging in
Dawes.
once again, Steve
Nothing.
Pierce. Quickly down to
Oh,
their final
I haven't
4
gotten
outs
1
here
hour
tonight.
yet.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side, but a foul ball. 1-1 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
It's only been 57 minutes.
Marcell Ozuna. He'll get things started
Yeah.
now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Marcell.
First off,
Yeah,
on its
I
way.
kind of know how to do
Hit
it
hard on the
now.
ground towards second. Refsnyder gloves it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
The batter.
Striding into the box, number 28. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And he just misses with a curveball. 1-1, here it is. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Soft liner towards short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in now, JT Realmuto. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Boy, nothing more frustrating for the pitcher. You put the ball in play and they kick it and get 2 errors behind you. Now you might think, I got to strike everybody out and take it my own. That's when the game gets away from you. He's got to stay patient and expect them to catch the ball.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Third baseman.
Standing in, Derek Dietrich. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup. That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Ready with the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that
I think it's
throw.
13-3.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
No, I won't.
Outside target here.
No, I
and
am
he
going
gets it for
to.
strike 1. Gets the fastball.
Oh, it's
by
been
him
1
here. He's in
hour.
Control 0-2.
My
The
game
lineup
has
top
been
to
1
bottom
hour.
Looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. At the plate, Dan Straley. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at-bat.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking to minimize the damage here. Sent on the ground out to second. In to score, the runner from third. And now this ball's going to run.
It's 15-3.
That'll compound matters even further. Here comes the first pitch. D. Gordon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
15-3.
Position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
What is he?
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
2 out here and a runner at second. Tapper up the line. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired.
Yeah, I got the guy at
they
third.
pick up 3 runs on just 1 base hit, a pathetic 4 errors, and 1 man left on base. Brian Ellington comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rob Refsnyder is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Justin Smoke now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. And that misses 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied them up in knots, and the ball game is over. 15-3 the final score.
So guys, we lost. So I'm going to be playing another game, but I'm not going to be playing with the headphones because they're starting to hurt. So when people start to join, I will put them back on.
MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Francisco. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. John Lackey is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold? Corey Seager comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Now in the box, Justin Turner. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Fly ball out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box, number 35. He'll take his first hacks here. Ready is Lackey, the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters, ball 2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit. Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Squared that one up just a little late. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Taylor going back. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today? Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw, and he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, number 9.
Yasmani Grandal is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball to the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now.
Batting 7, center fielder, Jock.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it is.
Yeah, we got you, man.
We will subscribe to you. I just didn't have my headphones on because no one was really watching right now, so my brother's gonna go subscribe to you right now since you subscribed. to
And the
us.
Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Share the video, please,
and
and please subscribe. Go subscribe right now.
down the opposite line.
Go
Didn't keep it fair
subscribe,
by
right?
much, but he did, and
Where's
that's
your
a nice
phone?
two-bagger.
Do you... Must see TV. Oh, 3 subs. Must see TV. Can both of you sub?
Here's Jason Hayward now.
He swings, and it's
Yeah,
a
both
line
of them.
drive to left center.
And that's going to get down out there.
Must
Rounds the
see
corner
TV,
and is headed
please.
home.
He
And
says
he's
please.
safe.
See
And these
TV.
guys are showing some consistency in the early
Thank
going
you
here.
for
Got a run in
chatting.
the first inning,
Must
and this
see
double
TV.
ensures that
Thank
they'll
you.
at least get a run here in the second.
Please keep watching. My brother's gonna be uploading after this.
Here's
So,
the young catcher, Wilson
Keep
Contreras.
chatting
And he
if
puts it on the
you
ground
want
to second.
to.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Must see
Well, let's
TV.
take a look at the Dodgers
Right?
defense brought to you by
Must see
Majestic.
TV.
Batting eighth.
In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old
Well, we
school.
both have
They
the
may
same
be a
channels,
dinosaur.
so
they don't shift as
we
much as
can't
everybody
really-
else. They play that station standard baseball.
Subscribe to both.
Here's Addison Russell.
Must see TV, yes. Oh yeah, he says must see TV, is it?
Takes this the other way
My
to
brother
right.
says, can you share the
Waits to make
video
the
and
play.
like
Here
it?
comes the runner for the plate. And
Please
that'll bring
chat
home
back
run
and
number
say
3.
yes
It's now
if
a
you can.
3-0 cushion.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now at the plate, John Lackey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way.
Yeah,
Now a
it's
swing and a
garbage.
fly ball. Puig on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
You subscribed to him, right? Okay. We just subscribed to you, man.
Garbage
Thanks for
pauses.
subscribing
Here
to
he
us.
comes 0-1. A shot to first
We
base
are
and
doing
caught
like
there to end the
live
inning.
tomorrow.
So they get a
and
couple
probably
of
the
runs on
next
2
day.
hits, no errors, and
Tomorrow
no one
we're
left aboard.
probably gonna
We'll go now to
be-
the top of the third. The Cubbies are in front, 3-0.
He liked it too. Yeah.
It's a great day for
Thanks.
baseball here in
Thank
Chicago
you
as we
so
welcome you back to
much
this MLB Network broadcast
For
from
already
Wrigley
liking
Field.
it. We didn't even ask you that. You
And now
already
is
did.
Yasiel Puig. He'll step in
Thanks,
to lead
man.
it off in the top of the third.
Yasiel Puig.
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And they will get
Oh,
he's in there.
no, he was
A
out.
Very
He
close play
was
at
out.
first. And hold on a minute now. It looks
I'll
like
see
we
what
may
he
see
says.
that last call challenged here. The call on the
My
field
coach.
was safe, but it was definitely a bang play and
No,
tough for
like,
us to
I'm
tell at full
challenging
speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here.
He
Boy,
was
that's just
out.
so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision
Look
is
where-
from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Oh,
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will
he was
challenge the
out.
call on the
Must
field.
see TV. Tell your friend Abe out my channel and have them subscribe, and I'll do the same for you. So we gotta tell his friends, like we gotta tell our friends his channel, then he'll tell his friends. Is that right? I think it's right.
So the
Chat,
umpire's on replay duty
chat,
in
say
Manhattan
if
will
it's
now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now.
must see TV. Yeah,
Left fielder
it's right. What I said.
Taylor.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Stick around for when I stream
Yeah, stick around for when my brother streams. He's gonna be streaming some Call of Duty.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
So yeah, if you like Call of Duty, just stick around
way behind the
because he's gonna do that.
The windup and the 0-1.
And it doesn't show what you guys must see TV, and it doesn't show what you guys subbed. Does it show that we subbed?
Swing and a little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here.
Must see TV. Did you sub on this channel?
Right there. Now I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
Striding in once again, Corey Seager, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Now the 0-1 from Big John. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic
Can you
table.
like subscribe again?
Set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out.
My brother
Dodgers
said he
lead
should.
1.
He
Still
subscribed
down
to your
3-0.
channel. Go make sure again.
Ready for another chance?
I'm
Number 8.
talking
0 for
to
1 here in the
Must see
early going.
TV.
Number 8.
Tell him to get all his friends to come watch the stream. My stream.
Okay. Brother wants to know if you can get all your friends and go and watch his stream. Because since you subscribed, we have 8 subscribers because we pretty much just started the channel a couple months ago.
This will be a foul ball. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Trying to
Must see TV. Hang on real quick.
He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us
Must
here?
have to do something.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
I'm going to ask him. See if he actually does.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
234. He's done. He chatted 13 times. Yep. Oh, 15. Must see TV. What did you say? Nothing. Said nothing.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he's struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this.
How many subscribers do you have?
1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes him feel so much better and more confident.
My brother said you have what? 200 something.
Now the 0-1. To right field.
Yes, home run.
Way out of here. Look at this thing go. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben.
Here's Ben Zobrist.
I do.
Now. Here's another one that's drilled. This one.
Must see TV. Yeah, 230 something. 234. My brother says you have 234.
Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back.
And my brother says, good channel, even me. Probably have the good channel too.
The bat of Ben Zobrist. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Wow,
thanks for chatting.
In the early going of this one, the second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm
No,
up those
I said that. I said that.
He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Must-see TV. Do you know what? You have a favorite baseball team?
Crushes it. Oh my, there is
I said this is your favorite baseball team. Must-see TV. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate is green.
A solo shot here to straight away
Thanks
right
for the
field.
sub. I appear it greatly. I don't know what that
Well, the
says.
Harvard order has flexed their muscles tonight. 3, 4, and 5 have gone back-to-back-to-back home runs in this game. Really impressive.
YouTube was like, oh, YouTube was lagging. Sorry. It's okay.
All right, fielder number 22.
In now, Jason Hayward. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high.
If you watch our videos, we will go and watch your channel. What does he do? Do you know what he does?
A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. As this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh. All your subscribers, make sure to tell them to come subscribe to us. Like anytime, just please do it, because we'd like to get a lot of subscribers just like you.
4 guys in a row. Can they go for 5?
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
This guy is actually
Here's
friendly.
the young catcher, Wilson.
He chatted. Must-see TV. I don't have a favorite team, but I like the Astros, Angels, Gear Rocket.
Prairies. That gets down.
Yeah, man, maybe next chat I will go with the Astros. And just like post what team you want to verse, because you're pretty much like the only one here right now. So, yeah. I'll probably do that after my brother's live stream.
Here's Addison Russell.
Like I'll do his, like he says he likes the Astros, so I'm gonna play with the Astros.
Hitting the ball hard. I'll tell you what, this is a little gut check right now.
Do you have like a PS4 or anything? Cause we're on a PS4 right now, and if you have MLB or Call of Duty, we could like play with you, cause we have that.
Into the box now, John Lackey. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Puig is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning.
He chatted in 18
you don't
times.
See very often.
He chatted in 18 times.
With all of them coming as solo
he chatted in 18 times.
Now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 7 and the Dodgers nothing.
What?
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner.
Oh. Dill! His name tag is DT. It's Styler 198. What? PS4? What's that? Do you have a PS4? Gotta fix my mic there. Don't know.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Oh yeah, I got a PS4. What games do you play? Cause then we can maybe play with you.
The first base side, and no one will get this one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound.
Must-see TV, yes. You have MLB and Call of Duty.
You set yourself up for great success.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Must-see TV, MLB. What is 20, MLB 20K? It says MLB 2K. MLB 2?
And he takes strike 3 called.
Like MLB 17 or MLB 16? Because I only have MLB 17 and 16. But 16 isn't really working right now.
Them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping into the box, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or...
Must-see TV. No, I play MLB in 2K. 2K must be a game.
You're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive.
Having my play with you one time.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
That says no, I play MLB in 2K.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up
He's
in the zone.
in so many. Must-see TV, NB, 2K.
The whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul, shy of the wall.
Is that yours? Is that your video? Yeah, just add me. What does that mean?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
We're gonna add you later on.
It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Is that Roman outward?
And this is going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down by a touch. Ross Stripling answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get
If you
the outing
leave,
they were
that's
hoping
okay.
for
It's
from the
okay with
starter.
us. But if you can stay, that's good too.
Digging in once again, number 8. 0 for 2 on the
yep,
afternoon so
7-0.
far.
Number 8.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, there's another line drive single to start the inning here in the middle innings. I tell you what, they are swinging the bats today. They've had a great game plan. They've been aggressive. They've laid off of balls. They've hit strikes, everything you want, and they're executing to a T.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals
yes,
second.
I steal, then I was
Well, some may say
safe.
that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me,
Must-see TV. Keep grinding, bros. Have a great day. Yep, you too.
it's still too early.
If you can stick around for my brother's chat, like live stream, please do that. Alright, dude, I got to go ahead and upload my video. Oh, alright, dude, I got to go ahead and up my video upload my video appearance you subbed and make sure to tell your friends and I'll tell mine. We will.
To worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so
he was
they're
nice.
Keep trying to pile on.
7 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hard hit ball to second, and this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he groups one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Line towards center field. Peterson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at-bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Number 35 has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The catcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Another good inning for the... Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe
Leading off for the
comes
Dodgers,
into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Logan Forsythe.
Lackey looks in. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Another 0-2 coming. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 9-0.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Line to the right side. Puig is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The pitcher, number 41.
Standing in, John Lackey. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is foul right side. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready once again.
Now
number 8. Switch hitter batting left here. And the pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And this will wind up a closer.
I gotta make it bigger. Hey man, chat if we're gonna stay. Like and subscribe. If you subscribe to us, we will subscribe back to you. So yeah. Our channel's name is Dawn and Mason's Gaming 1, 2, 3.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant in the air out to left. Taylor moves over, and that retires the side.
Yeah,
Danger averted following the 2-out double.
Subscribe.
Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Chase Utley will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike one. His matchup
my brother's
numbers
gonna
with
be
John
going
Lackey.
live
He's
after
gone just
my
2 for 13.
video.
Sent on the ground
So,
out to second. And that's going to be a
stay
base hit
tuned
for
for
Utley.
that.
So a nice job there by the pinch hitter leading
Are you
off the inning
having,
with a
like,
base
how
hit,
many
and
rounds
it
are you
gives
doing?
the top of the order something to work with.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing missions. What? No, I'm just gonna tell him. So, please
Stepping in
track
now,
down
Chris Taylor, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
whatever you want to
He's
say.
working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1 from Big John. This pitch is popped up. Rizzo is there for it. He's got it one away. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready is Lackey. The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double
Do you
play.
chat
It
to
might take
people in
2 or
live
3
streams?
hitters to get out of this job.
Yeah.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I do that too. I do that for Cobble Cop.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And
I
this
just
is
say,
going to
like,
find
nice
the crowd down the left
live,
field line. Count
like,
holds at
yeah,
1-2.
nice live stream. No,
Now
he
another
just
1-2. Swing and he pops
doesn't.
up over toward
But-
foul territory.
But I think, like,
Bryant is
after
under
a
this one as he
couple-
has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
1 hour and 49
Now
minutes.
batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now.
top of
Justin
6.
Turner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
You really want
And
to
that's
live
taken
stream?
for strike 1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff
I just
man
wanna
on,
chill
and they
so
haven't been
bad
able to
right now.
advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do
Turn.
something to get that runner moving.
1.
Get aggressive.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Brendan Morrow. gets
Yeah,
the
no,
call
he
to
did.
pitch here, and he'll try to
The
sort this
other
mess
guy
out.
said
He's
that
gonna
he
try to
did
at
check
least eat a
again,
couple of innings
so
for
we
those
did
guys.
subscribe. Yeah, like after you didn't. Dylan,
Anthony
you
Rizzo
didn't.
is in to start things
Well, we're
out
doing
as he
it on
swings
your
and
phone
misses
anyways,
at that
aren't
one at
we?
strike 1. Well, as
So it will
demonstrated
pop
there,
up.
that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck.
There's a
What?
swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig. Gone
He said
to
they-
lead off the inning.
He said tell your friends to go and watch his channel, and
A solo
then
shot
he'll
here to
make
straightaway
sure
right field.
he tells his
second of the
friends.
game as
No,
the
just hit a
blowout
home run.
continues. And now some action in that
10-0.
Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. In now, Ben Zobrist. A swing and a high drive
this
to
is
right
boring.
center field.
Home run.
Puig ranging back. That's in the basket. A home run.
In the job description of reliever, there's
he's not
no
watching
mention
no
of
more.
back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The batter.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Barehanded on the hop.
How do you like that? A check swing and he gets a single. Most people are complaining on a check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, into the basket, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson on the run, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lackey. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. He threw first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Into the box now, number 8.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
The 0-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is striding in once again, number 35. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Bryant has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 9. Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Zobrist makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in to try it again, Logan Forsythe. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
Contreras has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Start the bus. They're down 50. Tony Cingrani comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Anthony Rizzo stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The right fielder, number 22.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one as they can't add to their slim 15-0 lead. Here's Jock Peterson now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. The
maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Drilled to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Trace Thompson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 61.
And there's the fastball from Lackey, 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
The 0-2 pitch just got a piece up the line. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. In now, Chris Taylor, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready now, Corey Seager. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Number 46 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Addison Russell. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Trying to pick things up where he left off. John Lackey. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping up now, Justin Turner. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
That's just the 6th hit of the game. That was the first ball they've hit hard. If I'm in the other dugout, I'm starting to wonder, okay, are they going to get to my pitcher? He's been so good all game long.
First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1 from Big John. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Lackey ready with the 1-2 pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Fouled back. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so wouldn't you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches?
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 15-0 the final in this one. Chicago, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory. Yu Darvish allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing